Imagine Jujutsu Kaisen, but with Megumi Fushiguro as the main character, taking center stage instead of Yuji Itadori. Sounds wild, right? It's almost impossible to picture the series without Yuji's boundless energy and reckless courage. But what if things had been different from the very start? Here's the inside scoop. When Gege Akutami, the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen, first started planning out the story, Megumi was actually supposed to be the protagonist. That's right. In the earliest drafts, Megumi was the one at the heart of the action, not Yuji. In those original concepts, Megumi was destined to become Sukuna's vessel, the same dangerous, high-stakes role that Yuji eventually takes on in the final version. Imagine Megumi wrestling with Sukuna's power, his calm and reserved personality clashing with the King of Curses. It would have been a totally different vibe. And get this, Yuji was just a minor character, almost a background figure. He was only loosely connected to Sukuna, maybe as a distant blood relative, but nowhere near as important as he is now. It's wild to think about how much the story would have changed with Yuji on the sidelines. But as Gege Akutami developed the story, he realized that this version just didn't have the spark he was looking for. The plot felt a bit too predictable, maybe even a little boring, and it lacked the emotional punch that makes Jujutsu Kaisen so compelling. So, Gege made a bold decision and switched things up. He reimagined the entire cast, shifting the spotlight onto Yuji and giving Megumi a supporting but still crucial role. Yuji became the main character, Megumi slid into the role of the mysterious and talented friend, and Tsumiki, Megumi's stepsister, was always part of the main group from the very beginning. This new dynamic brought a fresh energy to the story and set the stage for the emotional journeys we see in the manga and anime. But even with all these changes, those early ideas never really disappeared. They lingered in the background, shaping the characters and the plot in subtle ways. That's why, in the manga's final arc, Megumi actually becomes Sukuna's vessel after all. It's like Gege was saving that twist for the perfect moment, bringing his original vision full circle and surprising fans who thought they knew where the story was headed. Gege has even said in interviews that he planned this shocking development from the very beginning, keeping fans on their toes and rewarding those who paid close attention. Here's a fun fact. Megumi's name is actually more common for girls in Japan. His father chose the name before even knowing if he'd have a son or daughter, adding another layer of uniqueness to Megumi's character. Plus, Megumi's character was inspired by Rukia from Bleach, especially in the way he cares for his stepsister Tsumiki. Their sibling bond is a core part of his story, and it's something that really resonates with fans. But not everyone agrees on who should be the star. Some fans absolutely love Yuji's emotional depth and his willingness to sacrifice everything for others. His